Hi dear, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, can you share your screen?
Okay.
So let us have a look at your exercise, please.
Okay. You want to look at the word also or just the code?
No, the code only.
Okay. Okay. Why can't I? Okay. Check.
Okay, so initially I would say that your level is improving,
Okay.
and that's a great news. But
Yeah.
we of course need to also uh, touch here and there. So don't take my comments that you are not you are bad or no. It's actually great.
Yeah.
You're doing a great improvement. What we want to say is
Okay.
that if we want to create a method, every
Yeah.
method we create supposed to be having one specific purpose. Now you created a method for the rectangle. Am I right? What is the
Yeah.
specific purpose for that?
The perimeter and area.
This is two purposes, not
Right.
one. So every method should only have one specific purpose. The
Okay.
more method uh, you create properly, you are building your own library that you can use it over time. Normally,
Right.
an area, so I would like you to create a method for an area, a method for the
Mm.
parameter. And normally also, uh, typically we should make use of parameters that we can pass to the rectangle. So it means that you need to give um, the length and the width outside the method itself. And the method should be
Mm.
only focusing on calculating the area. Another method calculating on focusing on calculating the parameter.
Mm. Mm.
Hmm. Are you able to modify that?
Okay. So can I put this here? Mm. Then that. Oh.
So now, where
Mm.
are you entering? Yes, okay, excellent. So how would
Right.
you pass the parameters to the method? Did we take that before?
No.
Really? You didn't take it?
We haven't done it before. Yeah, I'm not sure
Okay.
how to.
So, okay. To be able to, okay. So since, can you modify the remaining methods and then we move totally from here? So
Okay.
leave it leave the parameter and the area until
Okay.
we go on now with defining how we can pass parameter to the method. And
Okay.
and for the moment, just modify also the powers and the hypotenuse to be able to use the same.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, good. Then you can stop sharing. I will start sharing from my side. I think you're able to see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now you see a method 2, a method 1. Can you
Yeah.
see what they are doing here? So this is the definition, right? I think we already passed that stage, right?
Yeah.
And this is how we are calling them, and this is also, you know how to do it. So let us move to next here. But did you ever know that inside, so we have now two methods, message 1, message 2. Inside message 2, we are calling message 1. Do you know that this is possible? Have you seen that before?
Oh, okay. No, never seen
Okay.
that.
Okay, so now please look at the output here. This is the expected output. Does this make sense to you or is complicated? So first look at message 1. What is the definition? It's only print this is message 1, which is here.
Yeah.
Okay, here in message 2, we
Yeah,
print
it's printing this is
2.
message 2. Yeah.
Okay, but then in
And
the
then
middle,
yeah, so it will print this is message 1.
okay, so it means that
Yeah.
in between here we print something different, which is this one. So does it
Yeah.
make sense so far?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So I would like to define some terms so that we have common terms, especially if you're talking to other programmers here.
Okay.
So what we are talking about here is that we have something called method signature. The method signature, it is this portion.
Okay.
So the name of the method and the inputs to the method, which is called parameters in this case, we call it the method signature. Why we call it like that?
Okay.
Because this is how we differentiate between a method and another, and also the same goes to the computer. So the computer will accept from you that you create two methods with the same name, but because he differentiates between different methods using something called method signature. So let's have a look and so that you're not confused. So okay. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Can you look at this method?
Okay.
Mystery 3 and 4.
Okay.
There is an error with it. Are you able to detect what is the error? So what is the definition for the mystery 1? Here. The definition for mystery 2? Also here. So there is errors in the code. I would like you to have a look at the first line and tell me what is the error.
So what does mystery do?
At the moment, the code here is neglected, but what we care about is the method signature. Are we passing the parameters in the correct way?
Okay. The first one. Oh, okay. So it has to be a number and then true or false. So the first
Exactly.
one is wrong because it's two numbers. The second one has no numbers, like has nothing, no parameters.
No
Third one,
parameters. Yes, exactly. Yes.
third one only has one parameter. The fourth one is correct, and the fifth one also is wrong. There's no true or false.
I mean, okay, fine. And what else? Not only that. So do you see here?
Yeah, there's no double. Yeah.
Okay, so we are not accepting double, we're accepting integer only. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And now, what about mystery 2?
Okay. There's no type in actual. Oh, because A and B, is it because A and B was not declared before?
No, A here and B here.
Oh,
and
okay.
it's taking double and it's taking integer, so it looks fine. But there is an error also. The more you think, the more the information stick to your brain.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Okay, so when we define a method like that, which is mystery 2, we need to define the type of parameters that we need to pass in. But when we are calling the mystery 2, we should never give the data type here. We should never put the data type. You see here, when we are calling mystery 1, we're giving only the parameter, which is 3, 4, or
we
even
don't
A.
give type. Yeah.
Yes, and even if you give here A and B like that, also acceptable because you define them with the values here. But
Right.
you
But you
cannot
cannot
put a data type. Not acceptable. Only acceptable in the definition, not on the calling. Is it clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Excellent. Now we learned something slightly different here, that previously, if you look, no, have a look again. In the last sessions, we always used void here with when we are defining a method.
Yeah.
But we want to learn that that this void does not really work all the time. So if we want the function to a method to calculate something for us and then return certain values out of that method, same if you remember when you used mass.power, I think you have used it many times, right? So you pass 2 and 3 here like that. This return something to you, and then you are able to store that thing. We can say double and result here like that. So this gets you something in return, and then you store it in a variable. So it means that this function is returning a result for you, or a double data type for you, and then you can store it. But here with a void, you are not returning anything. We want to know how we can return something from a method. By doing so, by changing the void, replacing the void with a data type that you expect to return from your method. So you do that where? Here. Here. Is it clear to you?
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, good. So can you see here again, this is examples that we used earlier, but at the moment, I would like you to try this mass.absolute, but not at the moment because your code is not ready yet, so you are not able to run anything. So at the moment, mass.absolute, you pass it -42, it return what? 42. So it means that it's mathematically something like that. So when you do that, it gets you out the absolute value.
So it's a modulus. Okay. I see.
Yeah. So okay, and then there is also another function that is called mass.round, and it rounds whatever decimal point that we pass to it. So we pass it 2.71, it returned to us 3. Did you see that here?
Yeah.
Okay. So later we are able to use it, but then let me see here. Okay. Yeah. Can you see these methods that we created? What is the name of the method and what is it doing?
Oh, so it's just adding 3 and 5, and then it's just adding 10 and 20.
Okay. Did you see the return keyword that he used?
Yeah, return A plus B.
Okay, so he add both and then he return it back. Do you see how he use that return? How he catch that return? So is this exactly the same concept like mass.power? You pass some parameters in, it does a calculation, it return back to you something. How you save the return is by this, by doing this. So does it make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, good. So now you learned that you are able to pass parameters to a method and return something from it. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we finished that code first, and then did you see here?
Okay.
And do you see here? What is the difference?
Yeah. You didn't print out the result.
Only like that?
Yeah. You're supposed to print the result, but they didn't print the result.
So not every time we do some calculation, we print the result. Not every time. So actually the error is here. Okay, but this
you
is
didn't put integer result equals, did you?
yes,
You
but
didn't give it a
actually
value.
this will not raise an issue or error in the code. That is
Okay.
something. So this is a line that we call is useless. You pass in a parameter, you do some that will supposed to this function to do something for you, but you didn't get out any output from it, so you didn't store the output. So it is something like, okay, I am throwing a ball to you, we both were playing with a ball, I'm throwing the ball to you, but you didn't open your hand to catch my ball, you let it fall on the floor. So it means that the ball that I throw to you is already wasted, it's already gone. So this absolute should return something to you and you should store it, but you didn't. This will not create an error for you, but this is a useless code. It do nothing. You didn't catch the result or store it or make use of it. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good. So now, since you already learned how to return something from a function, a method, and to take in parameters, please do that with the code that you have as a homework. Are you able to do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So you want me to use that to put it outside the parameters, right?
So you pass to me, you share with me your code first, so that I have a look at what you are doing. This is a critical conversion that you're doing.
Okay.
So start first with the parameter that at line 295, pass in something as a parameter. So what are you using inside line 296? Two things, right?
Yeah, I'm using this length and the width.
Exactly. So from where you're going to get the length and the width, you have to get them from as an input.
Yeah.
Okay. So you will learn just now how we can pass something inside the method, how we can pass something inside here, in your opinion. Now you are online. Let me see first. Line 242.
Yeah.
You are actually taking from the user some input and storing it, right? So we need to figure a way that we need to make the method definition accept two parameters and do the calculation based on that. Do you need my help?
Yeah, I'm still a bit confused on how to.
No problem. Okay. So I would say this is your parameter.
Yeah.
You should open bracket like that, and you should say integer length or L length here in this case, so that I don't confuse you. and then
Yeah.
we can say integer width. Did you take them as an integer?
Okay, I see. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I see. So here, like,
You can choose different. So just let me give you an example. I'm able to write the parameter also as a double. Is also acceptable. It is based on the input, the amount of input. I also can name them L, and I can
yeah.
say W instead of length and width. It's up to me.
Mm.
But of course, if I take length here as a parameter, everything I deal with this parameter inside both have to be using the same name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does this make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, shit. Oh,
Are we getting errors?
yeah, wait, this is because I didn't think further.
Okay, fine.
Let me try again. Getting errors. Yeah.
So can we read the error? Because that is part of the learning.
Yeah, okay. As many cannot be applied to given types of parameter. Integer, no arguments. How come?
So it is saying to you, go slowly, go to line that we are calling the parameter method. Where is the line that we're calling? Yes, so A281 here. Look at here. So where did I know that we are having problem at 2? This is the line. This is the line of the error. We always should focus here. So
Right.
here, are we passing something to the method?
Oh,
We are defining here. So the mystery 1 and mystery 2 we just showed just now. Okay.
so I need to put it in both. I need to put it here and I need to put it where I thought.
No, not necessary, but okay. So if you remember, mystery 2 was having an error because you not supposed to pass a data type here. Data types only appear on the function or the method definition.
Oh,
Not when you are calling it.
so like that.
Yes.
Okay, I understand. Okay.
Now it works. So
Yeah.
we close and open again, and then I will also explain a few things to you.